You alright lads, this is the GeordieJedi here. Today, Newcastle faced West Brom at the Hawthorns. There was a chance to go 7th, is the way things were, although eventually Swansea ended up winning, so no 7th. But, we won. We won 2-0. It was somewhat convincing. I was at work again, unfortunately, so I came back, watched the match then, and we looked good, I'd say, for the 2-0 win. Their possession was a little bit higher, I think 58% to them, 42% to us. Passing accuracy was about 10% higher for them, but we did something with the passes. We scored twice with the passes. So, we're set up a little bit differently. Cabela started, as did Sissoko. Abid again continues. In fairness, deserves it. He did quite well against Liverpool. And did quite well today, as it happened. Not amazing, he was just, he was an unsung hero, sort of. He didn't do anything spectacular, but he was always there, and he always did well. Callback again, started, back forward, obviously doesn't change much, and it very rarely does. Anyways, played on. Neither side looked really dangerous, for the first half at least. There were no oh my god chances. At some point there was a decent chance for Andrew Wisdom, who didn't convert. Anyways, about just before the first half finished, we were playing a little bit of decent passing. It went to Abid, who passed it to Cabela. Cabela put through a nice ball to Janmat. Janmat, first time, put in a powerful low cross straight to Perez. Perez backheeled it right across the face of the goalkeeper and off the bar and in. I mean, what a goal. Seriously, he must be so fucking confident to do shit like that, and that was amazing. Seriously, watch it on Match of the Day tonight and you'll understand what I mean. That was just, it seemed so calm as well. It was really weird. He knew what he was doing, but he didn't know he was going for the spectacular. He just thought, why not, and went for it, and it was just so calm, cool, and an amazing finish, really is. So, then, finished, obviously, we went in at 1-0. Obviously, we were thrilled. Overall, we looked better, but it was still 50-50 of sorts. But we got the goal, then we moved on. Second half, again, no real changes. The only changes came out in the 78th minute and the 82nd, I believe it was. So, eventually, we got a corner. Put in the corner, fell to no one. Came back, went to Janmat. Janmat beat Malumbu with a little bit of clever play. Put in an absolute outstanding cross. I mean, this, again, watch the highlight of this cross, because I thought it was perfect. Just power, precision, right into the face of Colaccini, and Colaccini finished it, beat his defender. Defender should have done a lot better when you watch it. Colaccini just ran forward and defender didn't follow him, but Colaccini put it away. First goal, doesn't get many goals, and you could tell the team were absolutely thrilled. This was an absolute brilliant performance from everybody. Went to full time, 2-0. Had a chance. We were 7th for a bit, drawn on points with Man U, but unfortunately, I believe Swansea won their game 2-1 against Arsenal, so we're 8th. But that's still pretty good, going from 20th to 8th within a month. I mean, it is a little bit into the season as well. So this was perfect. This was a brilliant result. Anyways, speaking about the next game, we have to wait a while. Should be QPR at home, but international friendlies. Anyways, overall man of the match for me. People will be talking about Perez, and in fairness, deservedly so. He's had 3-3 games, and that finish was brilliant. But something, as you may have noticed, I've pointed out, is Daryl Janmat got 2 assists, and so personally, I'd give it to him. He put in 2 good assists as well. So Daryl Janmaat deserves it. I'd say they were good defensively as well, Newcastle. So I'd give it to Janmaat myself. But you know, your opinions. Put in the comment section below who you think. Right, on to a little bit of business. What I'm possibly thinking of doing, and I think I'm probably going to do for a test run, is every Thursday when there's a Premier League game on, or Premier League games on, or FA Cup matches or whatever. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing previews. Now, point of these previews isn't necessarily just to say kind of what changes there are, what's going to happen. It's going to be very specific to my tips. So if you're putting bets on, I'm going to give you my opinion of what probably will happen. Well, what I think will probably be happen. So I should point out this is what I think will happen, not what will happen. So if you do end up putting a bet on and going off my tips, this is the Premier League. Everything can happen. A non-league team can be a Premier League team, or certainly putting a good performance against one. It's just that England is that kind. The whole English league is that kind of thing. We'll just have that funny way. So take it with a pinch of salt. But every Thursday I'm going to give you my tips, what I think will happen, who I think will score, who will be the danger man, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, this being the GeordieJedi. Leave a like if you can, it really helps. Subscribe for more videos. It'll also let me know, how I'm doing, and B, if you like this idea. It's nothing spectacular, but it should be interesting. It's certainly going to be interesting on my part. I've never really done anything like this before. So, anyways, may the force be with you.